We're live. Yes, live from Jay's place. And we're talking
Barbershop Talk.
Yes, barbershop talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk.
Come on, everybody. We're here at Jay's place.
Barbershop.
We're talking barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Where nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're live here at Jay's Place Barbershop, located at 1927 Olive Road. Listen, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? Thank you for joining Barbershop Talk Live. And listen, another great edition of Barbershop Talk Live tonight. We got some special guests in the house. Going to talk about some things that you need to know about and I want you to be a part of. Listen, before we get into that conversation, we're going to talk to the Hollands tonight. We are talking to the Hollands in the hot seat, but before we get into that conversation, got to give a special shout out to the people behind the scene that make Barbershop Talk Live what you see each and every Wednesday. Demetrius Johnson, how you doing, girl? Beverly's Body Butter, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Listen, I want you to get into her, what she has. She has a company, it's Beverly's Body Butter with whipped, scented shea butter. Again, that's whipped, scented shea butter. Give her a call at 706-564-5335. Again, that number is 706-564-5335. All kind of flavors, coconut, mango, peach, Island Paradise, and strawberry. Listen, if you got TikTok, hit her up on TikTok, which is Melon Queen 1976. Again, my good friend Demetrius Johnson, right here in Augusta, Georgia, homegrown. Beverly's Body Butter, also CSOA Barbershop Talk Live World. I heard you have a problem. I heard you dealing with a problem. I heard you are dealing with an issue. If you're dealing with a problem, an issue, some kind of thing, call my good friend Alan Odom because you want to make sure your yard is maintained, your trees are pruned, your pond is maintained. Also, you need some demolition work. Call Alan Odom, Pond Maintenance, 706-294-8493. Again, that number is 706-294-8493. Tell him John from Jay's Place Barbershop Talk Live. I heard about your deal. Remember, tree removal, demolition. I'm talking about pond maintenance. Also, will give you a pond, make your pond, maintain your pond. Again, that number is 706-294-8493. Also homegrown, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Tell him, John, Alan Odom, looking forward to hearing from you. Also, Barbershop Talk Live World, don't forget about we are in a pre-election season. We got a runoff coming up in a few weeks, so I'm urging you, and especially you, exercise your right to vote. We are in the early voting stages, so again, next Tuesday, the 16th of June, will be election night, so exercise your right to vote. Can't tell you who to vote for, but I want you to go out and vote. Again, make sure you do that for yourself, for your family, and also for the generation to come. Barbershop Talk Live World, again, we are ready to talk to our guests in the hot seat, so I want to make sure you get your iPads ready, you get your questions ready. Call your friends, call your neighbors, call those enemies to let them know what's going on tonight on Barbershop Talk Live. We are talking with the Hollands. The Hollands is in the hot seat, so listen, I want to present to some, I want to introduce the others. Listen to my immediate right, Mr. Felix.
What's up, people?
What's up?
We're going to do stuff just today now.
Felix Hollands in the hot seat, y'all. Also, to my immediate right is his wife, Miss Nesha Holland. How you doing, Nesha?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Listen, as I said earlier, we are talking to the Hollands. The Hollands got a business going on, trying to get this thing off the ground. Is also is thriving already. Barbershop Talk Live World. We are talking to the Hollands. Got the company right here that's making sure you learn about the travel experience, learn how to travel, learn how to relax, how to take the right kind of vacations. I want to tell you about it. I want to let them tell you about it. So first of all, we want to say hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you for joining Barbershop Talk Live.
Hey, you got nervous. I got quiet till you thought it was
Hey,
dead. He was like, oh, hell.
I'm ready. If you ready, I'm ready.
He was like, oh, hell. Ah.
So listen, I think I can say I know you all pretty well.
Yes.
I think I can say that.
I'm pretty sure you can say that.
I can say that. I know you pretty well. Been knowing you for a long time. But here's the problem. I know you for a long time. Been seeing you for a long time. But the problem is there are some people behind that camera. They don't know who you are. So Felix, you don't mind. Can you start off, at least you follow them up. Tell the people of Barbershop Talk Live World, who are the Hollands?
Well, we are homegrown Augusta family.
All right.
My brother, my sister, my father, we all are here from Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
Proud military. My wife is from Lincoln, country town.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Great things,
Yeah.
great things.
And we related to a few people around here, so we natural Augustians. I guess that's a word you could say,
All right.
Augustians.
That's a good word.
If it ain't, it's gonna be today.
We're gonna make that tonight.
We're gonna make it today, Augustians.
We're gonna make that tonight. So now, Ms. Holland, tell the people about you. How are you and what you got going on?
What I got going on is customer service experience. Many years of customer service experience that I'm bringing to this company.
Okay.
And so we're here. NSMF Travel, Never Stop Moving Forward Travel.
Okay.
So yes.
Now, as Felix said earlier, he said you from the big little town of Lincoln, Georgia.
Yes,
That's a big little town.
it is.
Now, I know all about it. Some people might not know it. Where exactly is Lincoln, Georgia at?
North of Augusta, on the other side of the lake.
On the other
Parkfield
side.
Lake, on the other side of the lake. You
All
can
right.
get it.
So now it's good for pecan pies,
Yes,
collard greens,
yes.
and maybe some pig feet.
Pig feet, a little squash, and a little, hey,
Okay.
Lola.
Okay.
And cow tipping.
Is that a word, cow tipping?
Cow
Yes.
tipping.
We're gonna make that a word tonight too. So we're gonna learn about vacation and expand our
Yes.
vocabulary.
Yes.
Because you got cow tipping in the vocabulary.
Oh yeah, I learned a whole bunch of country stuff married to this woman.
All right. So now listen, now I want to know, and the people want to know also, how long have you all been married?
Oh Lord Jesus.
All right.
You about to get me in trouble.
this August, 14 years we've been married.
14 years.
14 years.
Okay. Now, Phyllis, I'm gonna bring this question to you. What was the date of the marriage? Now again, they want to know too because they want to see what's going on.
August 12th.
Nope.
Well, see, there you go.
There you
See, 14th
No.
was one of them days.
I know we're about to go to commercial break in a minute.
The whole show be about me guessing my marriage.
we about to go to commercial break live. He don't know the wedding date when he got married.
I just know that I do, and my bill paid, and that's my whole life.
All right. So you are married, 14 years, you say?
Yes.
But we just don't know the date.
She know the date.
She know the date. Well, as long as somebody know the date.
She know the date. I'm that typical husband. I go to the doctor, talk to my wife. I get on the phone. What's wrong with you? Here's my wife. Talk to her.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. We want to get into the conversation, letting everybody know about the travel experience that they're going to have for you to make sure you understand how to travel, when to travel, and the best places to go, how you want to go. Because again, what we're talking about tonight is NSMF.
Yep.
NSMF, that's a travel company right here in Augusta, Georgia, homegrown. So I urge you, and especially you, to listen to this conversation, get into this conversation. You got any questions, you got any comments, you got any concerns, don't hesitate to put those questions, your comments, or the concerns on the screen, and we will make sure we answer all those questions. All of them. But matter of fact, let's start up here. We got down there. Take good luck with the answer.
That's our son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know.
All right, well, he don't know. So now we know you don't know.
It ain't no secret.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Well, listen. Can we back up a little bit?
Go ahead.
Let's back up. So let's back up because I heard you in the introduction. You said you did do some military time.
Yes.
What branch would you serve in?
United States Marine Corps.
Okay. Okay.
My devil dogs out there. Which cameras out there? Hoorah!
Well, first of all, we want to say thank you for your service.
Yes.
Because again, what you've done for yourself and for the country, we definitely appreciate what you've done for the service. So I want to make sure we definitely get that out the way because the way the world is going now, you never know.
I think what's important, let's back up some more.
Okay.
Keep saying NSMF. It stands for Never Stop Moving Forward.
Okay. Okay.
That's our motto in life. Never stop moving forward in life and travel and anything.
And
So that's what we
the name
named
of
our
the
company.
Okay.
NSMF. Never stop moving forward.
All right. So let's ask this question now, Ms. Holland. As again, we're talking about the travel world. We're talking about vacation world. You didn't just born in this business. You didn't just. No. I mean, where did this vision come from?
This vision came from, we're the ones that's always planning the trips for the family.
Okay.
So it's like, we can do it for the family.
Okay.
And putting together about 50 people.
Okay.
It's hard and it's tough.
Okay.
So we figured, hey, we love this. Let's do it for other people.
Okay.
And treat them like our family.
Okay.
So that is where this came from.
I like that politically correct answer.
Okay.
That ain't what happened, people.
Okay.
That ain't what happened. No, I like that politically correct answer.
Okay. All right. Well, in your version.
Me, that's
in your
bad.
version.
This vision came from my wife saw me sitting on the couch chair, my feet up, said, I'm tired of you sitting there doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
You like travel, let's get something off the ground because you just sitting there. I'm tired of looking at you on the couch chair.
Okay.
So I said, all right. And then we had family trips, but it really just came from us enjoying traveling. That's where it came from, us enjoying traveling. And she primarily enjoyed putting stuff together in the background.
Okay.
I like talking to people. I like being out with people. She enjoyed the stuff behind the scenes, putting the packages together, the trips together, all the brochures together and stuff together. I just make it look good.
Okay. So in other words, this pretty much just happened, was it this year, last year? How long has the business been around?
It was in the works emotionally and mentally for about a couple of years now. I know I've been wanting to do it for a long time and everything. And then we had a family trip that we take every year, me and my little group. And this year we invited all the relatives to go. And because we expanded the trip to be a bigger trip, it encompassed us doing a little more digging, get together, putting stuff together. And then my wife realized how much she enjoyed researching, putting packages together and doing other stuff. And like I said, we both been in the customer service industry for years. I started in college with Blockbuster Video.
Okay.
And we both worked at the hotels, being desk service and everything. We've pretty much been customer service majority of our lives. And we just enjoy it. We enjoy helping people live life and enjoy life. Life is too short.
Okay.
It's too short.
Okay. Now, Ms. Holland, let me come to you, Ms. Holland. You said you've always been in the customer service business. Now, customer service, are you referring to restaurants? Are you referring to school systems? What customer service?
Hospitality.
Hospitality.
Yes, 15 years I was hospitality.
So that's put in like a hotel setting?
Hotels, that's hotels.
Okay.
Yes.
So you always got to be on your best when you're dealing with people in hotels.
Course.
You know, you
Of
got to
course.
do the yes sir, the yes ma'ams, and all that type of stuff.
Yes, whether you like it or not.
So now tell the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, how has the hospitality industry, as you said earlier about the hotels, got you in this position to kind of, get you where you are now? What experience did you learn from that world to this world where you're at now?
It gave me how to communicate with customers.
Okay.
Whether they are wrong, I never make them feel like they're wrong.
Okay.
Like you.
Okay.
I hear them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your division, the customer's always right.
To a point.
To a point.
To a point now.
No matter what.
Yes.
Plus, as you say, you want to please the customer.
Yes.
Give them the best service, the best experience at all times.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. The customer's not always right.
No.
It's not always right. But again, just want to be on your best behavior. Make sure the customer feel right at home. Now, you don't mind. Let's go to the chat line. We got Donnell. He said, what type of deals are there for military, first responders, police, fire, EMS, or?
There's always deals for military EMS, so people who serve.
Okay.
It ain't just in our line of work.
Okay.
It's pretty much everything. Food, service, everything. There's deals across the board. It just depends on what you're doing, where you're going, what you want to happen from, in our line of work, from transportation to trips to resorts to boats to anything. Even you got deals with airports, air shuttles. Military is always getting deals. EMSs, school teachers, everything. If you look, there's a deal for everybody.
Okay. Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World, are you ready to go on this vacation? You ready to take a trip? You ready to just relax? Please, man, please, sir, do not hesitate. Listen, we want to start the show early by letting us get in the website. Mr. Holland, where's the website they can follow you on already?
The name, nsmftravel.net.
Okay.
So a lot of people want to go to .com, but we're .net. We're getting the .com coming, but we have nsmftravel.net.
Okay. Now, Ms. Holland, let me come back to you. We were talking about the travel industry. We were talking about going around the country, going around the world, sometimes just going down the street. Because again, no matter where you're at, you're traveling.
Yes.
So we want to know what's the meaning of travel? When you hear the word travel, what comes to mind when you hear travel?
When it comes to travel, is a time out.
Okay.
Basically, it don't, like you said, we can go right down the street.
Okay.
You need that break,
Okay.
a relief,
Okay.
a reset.
Okay.
And basically for us, that's what traveling is for us. It's a reset on life.
Okay.
Like I told him, it's a adult timeout. Treat it like, hey, you put a child in timeout to get a reset on what their situation is, you get a reset on life. So traveling is most definitely important.
Okay. Okay. I like that answer. Because again, sometimes you just need to get away.
Yes.
See?
You just need to get away, clear your head, no matter if it's down the street around the corner, just sitting in your car sometime.
Customer service. That's a
That-
politically correct
that's-
answer.
that's-
She got to
that's-
smooth
yeah.
answers over. I'm
That's
more
good.
raw.
I
She's
like
more,
that.
let me iron out what you got to say.
Yeah, I like that. and matter of fact, now, Nesha, let me come back to you again with this question because you made me think about something. Now that we're talking about the travel world, what exactly is a travel agent?
We are there to guide you, to help you. If any problems arise, we're here to take care of that for you. Whether you're sitting on the phone for an hour, sometimes you don't have time to do that.
Okay.
That's where we come in play. Sitting on the phone for 2 to
Hours.
3 hours trying to get your situation together. And that's what we're here for.
Okay, Barbershop Talk Live World. You don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you don't even have to know about what's going on. That's what NSMF is here for. Again, we want to make sure you
Tongue
understand
twister.
what's happening, how to plan that vacation, how to go out and just enjoy yourself. In other words, a reset.
That's what
right.
it is.
A reset.
It's a reset.
It's a reset. Now, Felix, let me come to you because again, I'm good. I don't even want to know it, but the people want to know. When you're talking about travel, is it best? Matter of fact, when is the best time to travel?
I knew this
When
was
is,
coming.
when is the worst time to travel? Do we need to always look at the weather report, or when you talking about travel?
It depends on where you're going. Most people in the U.S. go to the Caribbeans and the Bahamas. The best time to do those are between April and May.
April and May.
A lot of people think about summertime, June and all those. Actually, it's those kind of seasons considered hurricane seasons, other stuff during that time. So you touch and go. A lot of times you get great trips, but it's usually spring break time, around about April and May is the best time to go. And then later on in the year, through September, well, not really September, it's around about the end of September through December. Now, the best time to go if you don't have children is January and early them times. The prices are way lower because most resorts, cruises, everything else don't have children. You know, going and this and that, so they lower their prices and all the other good stuff. So it just depends on where you're going, what you're doing, and all that. And like she said, that's what we come in for, because she's right. We got into this business, I didn't realize how difficult it was. I've been on the phone for almost 2 hours one time, just on hold, waiting to talk to somebody, waiting to get things done. Then when you finally figure out you got things done, you go back and check and it's unscrewed up. Or you have some clients who are great, and some clients who will go behind you and mess things up, and they'll call you, oh, I thought this is that. And it's our job to say, we got it. Right. We're going to take care of it for you. We're going to smooth it away. So all you got to do is just pack your bags and just go. It is a reset.
Okay.
I like to tell stories, and one story I have, how can I phrase it? We got into this because vacations saved my marriage.
Okay.
It saved my marriage where
Okay.
at any given point in time, you get mad at your spouse. You just don't realize you like each other, you know.
Right.
You trying to weather it through, and we was at the point where my wife almost decapitated me, throwing dishes at me and stuff, and we was doing this and this and that, and finally we went on a trip, and it's like having a cell phone. It's how I was always phrased to people. It's like having a cell phone. Sometimes your cell phone mess up, you turn it off, count to 10, turn it back on, it works better.
Right.
We went on a trip and realized I can deal with you for another year. Then every year we go again. And right when we started getting married, we trip would come up. Now it got to the point we looked something to get forward to. Then we started making a family trip.
Right.
And insisting on, you know, as you get older, you used to want to, you know, spend time with your family, because your kids get old and they forget about you. They don't care about you. They do their own stuff. So this is the time we spend together with relatives and everything else. And it's just great. Then you start learning deals. Hey, we can go this place for, you know, for this budget, or we can go this place for that budget. And then if you talk to an agent, next thing you know, you can take fabulous trips on a budget you didn't even think was possible.
Right. Right.
You'd be like, hey, and like I said, John know, he went with us on a few trips, and they be always saying, y'all two do bougie stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all be doing bougie things and all got the high price stuff and this and that, knowing we the brokest people in the room. We just make it look good.
Hey, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah. So
Listen, now, I love what we got going on, but I want to make sure I go back to the chat line, and we got some folks coming on the line. I want to give some comments. Want to make sure we get to those comments. That's my wife, Angeline Miss Andrews Milton. She said, congratulations on the new business. I love how you treats
Traits.
the traits work together. What are some recommendations for married couples? What do you recommend for married couples with children? So I guess she might be talking to me.
Yeah.
She might be talking to me.
Yeah.
Look, I'm listening to you, baby.
She gonna low key put you on the spot on this show.
So she want to know what's the recommendation for married couples, where to go, how long to go, when the best time to go. So that's kind of what I'm asking with the question now.
I'm putting it out there for the people who don't know. We all family.
We all family.
That's how he knows. We all family. That's the auntie and everything else. I'm gonna help y'all. And I'm gonna put your husband on the spot.
Well, hold on now. I want to make sure
he said you're in the hot seat. We're gonna put you in the hot seat.
Put me in the hot seat because you never know who's watching. And again, my wife had to be watching. She want to know because if you don't know, in the next few weeks we'll be celebrating 30 years of marriage.
Oh, that's good.
30 years of marriage.
That's good.
Again, I'm ready for it. Looking forward to it. So I don't want to know, Nesha. But she want to know.
She want to know.
She want to know where's some good recommendation places for married couples, and also she want to know about couples with kids. But so let's start off with me and her. Yeah. So what you recommend for me and my wife?
Wife, man.
I would say a Sandals Resort.
Sandals
Yes.
Resort.
They live up to their name.
Okay.
We went last year.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Everything that you read about them online, the videos you see, they live up to their name. I recommend Sandals to any and everybody. So, Auntie, I'm going to get you that Sandals trip, okay? So I'm going to talk to Uncle John over here. We're going to get you there.
Sandals Resort. Now, is that the Sandals with the kids or without the
No,
kids?
They have both.
That is Sandals is for adult couples only.
Okay.
Beaches.
The beaches, yeah,
by
beaches.
Sandals
That's
is for
right.
the kids. You can take your kids to beaches.
Okay.
So for
Yes.
adults, you're right. Sandals is adults only. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so baby, we're gonna work on that Sandals trip. So listen. Be ready.
We discovered with y'all.
Be ready.
I discovered this when we all went on that trip. Y'all came in last, but y'all stayed at the Hyatt.
Uh-huh.
That was a nice resort.
Right.
I didn't realize how nice that was compared to. You have some high-class Sandals. You got different Sandals of their name and hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Hyatt, the one y'all was brand new.
Right.
And you can speak that. It was lovely. I ain't been there, but I saw it, and we was gonna go there. It was nice.
All right, so listen, we want to make sure the chat line is, because I see the chat line is getting hot, so we want to go back to some questions. Mr. Tate says, what is the difference between a cruise and a resort?
So that's our son trying to help us out, ask these
Okay,
questions. Out here.
okay, well, we want to make sure what's the difference between a cruise and a resort. Now, that's coming to you, Felix. Because I'm good, but the people want to know.
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase the difference. It's major differences. They have similarities. The one similarities is food.
Okay.
And it depends. It depends. If you go to anytime you use the word all-inclusive, resorts, cruise, that means everything is taken care of. You ain't got to do nothing except for sit back and relax. All the food is taken care of, all this and that. A lot of people, like my son and my daughter-in-law loves resorts.
Okay.
And she made a point the other night we was talking about, that same question. She likes the fact that she can spend more time at a place. More cruises, you usually get a couple hours.
Okay.
You get off the boat, you spend a couple hours,
Right.
and you go where. So the difference for me is, and this is just me personally, cruising is a way to see a lot of places for less.
Okay.
You can spend
Okay.
a little money and go to different countries. You know, you probably can visit 3 or 4 countries on one price.
Okay.
Resorts, you're going to that one country, and you're there, but you see more of that country than you would another place. So it just depends on what's up for you. A lot of people love resorts. They love just going to resorts. I'm a cruiser.
Okay.
I love cruising for the safety factor of, and all of them safety. I'm not gonna say that but I love it for me personally. My wife can leave the room. I don't worry about her.
Okay.
Where's she going? It's the boat. She's going around in circles.
Right.
You go on a resort, she leave, I'm like, no, I gotta be with her. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know this and that. So everybody's a little different. So it just depends on who you are and what you want. We will cater to both needs. We will figure it out, find it, and give you the ups and downs. I personally like to give you both. Here's the ups, here's the negatives, here's a positive to it, and let you make up your mind. I'm not trying to just sell, just be selling. I want to make sure you have all the information that you need, and you make an informative decision, no matter if it's good or bad.
Okay.
So,
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Get your calendar ready. Get it ready. Look, listen, do your research. Make sure you want to go to the best places. But listen, I love the way that this chat line is growing. So let's go back to the chat line. We got Miss Lisa Laurie on this. She want to know how many days on a cruiser.
Oh,
because we got
yeah.
people out there that has not ever been on the cruise.
Yes.
I have ran upon people that not even been out of Augusta. Some people haven't been to Atlanta. Some people not even been to Florida. So we talking about a person that never been on a cruise ship before.
I think cruising is good for new time travelers. This is, once again, it's my personal opinion. You go on a resort and you wind up, you don't like it. You stuck there until whatever you are. Cruising, same thing can happen, but you can say, you know what, I don't like this boat, I don't like this, but you're going to different places. Well, I like this island, I don't like this island, but for beginners, I say take you a short trip, a 3 to 4 day cruise. I say that's it, because you can get on there and say, this ain't for me, or I'm sick, depends what time of the year you're going. Our very first cruise, I didn't know how to plan cruises. At all. Horrible. I just wanted to make her happy, because we was going through some stuff.
Right.
I was able to go. It was a military site that offered a great cruise package. It was government vacations or something. And we went. It was the most horrible. I booked it the wrong time of the year. We went. It was storming. The boat was tossing.
Oh, no.
I'm prior military, so I just swayed with it.
Right.
She was sick as a dog. Dishes was flying off the boat and hitting the thing. So my brother's an average cruiser, and we had to learn, when to go, what ships to go on. But for new people, I know I went overboard on the question. That's me. I talk a lot.
That's good. That's good. The people want to know. 3
or 4 days is a good time for you to evaluate yourself.
Okay.
But cruising, once again, for me, you're going to, look, I know you see it in picture, people. I know you see it. I tried to pull out my shirt to hide it. This what cruising do.
Okay.
All you do is sit back and eat. You can't help but eat, because you have multiple countries, multiple foods. The cruise line is stacked with employees from different countries. So you get to learn different cultures, different things. To answer the previous question about resorts, my daughter-in-law brought this up. You get to go to the country and learn more about their culture of that country. Cruising, you just get snippets. Right. That's the best way to put it. You get snippets of this and snippets of that. But 3 to 4 days.
3 to 4 days.
Now, once you get into good, I don't like going on cruises more than, I like 5 days or more. Because I want to go once a year.
Want to see it all.
I want to see it all. If I'm going to spend my money that I worked all year for to be bougie, I don't want it to be quick.
Okay.
I want to spend my money, so I like 5 days or more. Because the minute you come back, reality hits you back. You got to go back to work. You got to take care of your kids. You got to do whatever.
Right.
That time out, I don't want to be short.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World again. I want you to get in contact with these folks. The Hollands are here talking about the cruise world, the vacation world, the resort world. Sometimes just go down the street world, because again, we just need a reset.
Yes.
We need a recharge.
Man, if I might use that as a slogan, reset, relax, and recharge.
That's what we want to do. So again, Barbershop Talk Live World, please, man, please, sir. If you got a question about the resorts, question about cruises, just vacation packages, I want you to get in contact with her. Again, the website, Ms. Nesha, what's the website again?
nsmftravel.net.
.net.
See, I'm talking about rekindle some flame, and we got but there's cruises for that too.
Okay.
Rekindle some flames, and they got trips for family. They got trips for what your wife asked? Resorts for
couples, kids.
Couples. What's the best cruise for couples? Virgin.
No
Virgin, hands down. No kids allowed on that boat whatsoever.
So now let me ask you this question now. Let me ask, I know you got to give us the website. Is there a phone number they can call, like a 1-800 number?
Yes, there's an 800 number that is 888-681-9117.
That's practicing. Right. I could remember that
number.
Well,
again, we need to know. Well, what's the number again?
888-681-9117. It's the toll-free number. You can also email at info@nsmftravel.net is the email address.
And if you want to reach us personally, all you do is to substitute info for our names, either Felix at nsmftravel.net or Nesha at NSM, and you will get that person personally. Info, we both see it, but if you want just one person to see it, just to talk to them directly, that'll happen. And we will get back and contact you quickly, because I think somebody asked me, you did, somebody else asked me, number one reason we got into it is my personal experience with travel agents.
Okay.
Every travel agent is different, but I was a horrible client, and I realized people got to be for clients like me. I'd be up 3 o'clock in the morning seeing new deals. I'm trying to contact my agent. Hey, something else just happened. There's changes. Or I'll contact the an agent, and then by the time they get back to me, it done passed a couple of days or something else has happened. And most agents generally have a rule, and eventually we probably get that same rule where, our office hours between this time and this time and this time, because of my past military experience, I'm up all the time. I'm calling airlines at 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Well, okay, they can tell you we was in Atlanta. We were supposed to fly out of Atlanta. I'm 3 o'clock in the morning with the airlines talking to them, cut a deal where an entire family of 8 got moved to Augusta, Georgia, free of charge.
All right.
You know, we will find a way because I'm constantly what I'm doing now. I'm on the phone with people, cracking jokes, being humanized. Hey, this and that. You know, people on the phone. You're so funny. Let me do this for you. Click, 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 click. Ha, ha. Let me do that for you. Click, 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 click.
So now, Mr. Holland and Miss Holland, what I want to do, let me ask this question. Because now, I'm good with the answer, but the people want to know. They want to know because, again, they're tuning in to get some information about travel, resorts, and all that kind of stuff, and they're trusting you. They trust what they see. They trust what they hear. So I want to know what made this business work. When I say what made this business work, what made this team work? Because we got a team, you all here, it's a married couple, and now you're business partners. So what really made this particular company work? Because, again, NSMF has to work. And what really makes it work? Now, don't just say what really makes it work? Because again, this is a company that people are relying on you all to give us some good information, give us some good advice so we can enjoy our vacation, enjoy our resorts, and enjoy our time. So what makes this team work?
We bump heads. That's my answer. We bump heads.
Okay.
So I would have an answer, then she'll give me the counterpart to you. I would think of something just like, what we were just talking about earlier, I use the word cheap. I don't mean in the sense of what it really means. I mean, I like going on trips that's economical, or for people who can't afford $10,000 trips. I will find a way to get you that $10,000 trip for less. So for me, I use the word cheap. My wife said, don't use that. Matter of fact, we did a census here to use something else. And I understood. And I would say, okay, cool. Let me try something. It's almost like when people say, you're a janitor. No, I'm a custodial engineer. She smooths things out.
Right.
And a lot of times I'm thinking, matter of fact, for this family trip, prime example, I wish we had it here. We had a booklet with everything in it. I didn't know she did that.
Okay.
She came out with a booklet and had everything in it. Now, initial booklet looked a certain way. I came back and polished it up as far as the looks.
Right.
She had all the information. So when I think we make it well, because like I said, we bump heads and then we brainstorm and we come up with different things. I say this, she'll say that, and we'll find a way to make it happen. I would give you a prime example of, there's a place in St. Lucia. I've been wanting to go to St. Lucia since I was in college. And most of your A-listers go to this place.
Jade Mountain.
Jade Mountain. You can look it up. St. Lucia called Jade Mountain. All your A-listers go there. And you see in St. Lucia, the biggest thing is the Pitons. It's this big 2 mountains. That's the biggest thing. St. Lucia is 250 miles. That's the whole country. It goes up. It's like a big temple. And so we went, and I looked up this thing, and I said, man, this is gorgeous. The whole side of the wall is missing. You go to the room, at first it sounds kind of crazy. It ain't 4 walls, there's only 3. But the view is spectacular.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's almost $5,000 to $10,000 something a night.
Okay. But they say you pay for what you get.
You pay for what you get.
Yes.
We ball on a budget.
All right.
We found a place exactly like it. Matter of fact, even gave us a closer view to the mountain. Way less. In our price range, we was like, what? We went. And then we went another part to the bottom half of the mountain, looked up. I ain't see views like that in a long time. I'm like, wow. So we got the same experience. Matter of fact, it was a better experience than the rich people. Just through research. That's all it is, through research.
Barbershop Talk Live again. Listen, I'm enjoying this conversation thus far, but I got to pay a bill. Can I pay a bill?
No, we don't keep talking.
I got to pay a bill because the people want to know what's going on, but I'm going to make sure you know what's going on. But without further ado, I got to pay a bill because the conversation is going where I need to know because my wife told me on live on thing, we need to go somewhere.
Oh, we're gonna hook it up.
We need to go.
Nah,
30 years.
I'm saying this, I'm putting him on spot.
We got to go.
We're gonna hook it up. You're gonna follow through with it now.
I'm going through with it.
Put him on spot. People box out. He gonna say it. He will say it. You gonna follow through.
I'm going to follow through. I'm going to see what the end gonna be. We going through. So listen.
I like how you put that clause in there.
We're going to make it happen. Listen, I got to pay this bill. So Barbershop Talk Live World again. Look at the screen. My good friend, Mr. Edward Wright, was going to give you some information about what he has going on. a company called Right One Wellness and Body Work right here in Augusta, Georgia, also homegrown.
I need that.
So listen, watch what he got to tell you about. Look at what he's got going on. We will be back in 2 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Here at the Right Body Work and Wellness, we provide you with body work you can rely on to increase body improvement. WBW provides free consultations to better understand the reasoning for your visit. When a client experiences a WBW massage, they can expect it to be thorough and thought through. The massage is customized to each session. Muscles are handled with care, specifically and individually stretched. Creating a wellness vision to sustain a space of personal comfort, relaxation, and a state of well-being for clients that may endure. With over a dozen different modalities to fit your needs, so we can ensure a quality and well-addressed service. We provide excellent services to athletes and clients of all ages in need. If interested, call or visit the website to schedule your appointment today.
Dear Dr. Bowman, I want to thank you for looking out for my community. Through Piedmont, you help
People understand the risks of high blood pressure and how to take their health seriously. What you started in my barbershop matters.
I didn't realize how serious it was until I got checked in that chair. Now I know my numbers. I'm paying attention.
You helped me catch things early and take all the right steps. And doing it in a place we're comfortable in made all the difference.
We appreciate you, Dr. Bowman and Piedmont. Thank you for your leadership and for
all that you do for our community. Sincerely, John, Kenneth, and Roderick.
Group hug, group hug. Keep doing what you're doing.
With y'all's help.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're back live here at Jay's Place Barbershop. Again, we are talking to the Hollands. We are talking to the Hollands in the hot seat tonight on Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, they are specializing, they are experts in the craft of travel. Making sure you get a chance to see the world, be a part of the world, just do something different. As they said earlier in the part of the show, just get away. Transition. Go someplace different you never did before. I want you to do that, please, man, for yourself, for your family, and also for your generation. As he said earlier, sometimes it can save that marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it can save that relationship. So you need a recharge. So again, do that for yourself. And again, now Nesha, as you said earlier, we were talking about traveling. In your experience, you've been around, you've been to a lot of places. What is some of the things we have to do first when we start traveling? When I say what we do first, we're definitely checking the location.
Yes, research is important.
Okay, research is important.
Yes, research on where you're going.
Okay.
And the surroundings is very, very important.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now here come the big question. The prices.
Yes.
We got to check out the prices because again, as you said earlier, Felix, sometimes you be balling on the budget.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now how price for a good place?
That's a good question. It depends on where you go and how long you want to go. We can find something within your price range. Matter of fact, on the cruise we're coming up, a woman called me, and she's making it for her son, and all he knew is what he saw on television. So she never been on a cruise before. Right. She never did nothing else, but he saw, what was it, Ritz?
Right.
And he
saw Atlantis.
And yeah, he thought it was just like the Ritz, and you could be on the Ritz boats and this is that. And we started talking, and all she knew was Royal Caribbean, X, Y, and Z, and because of the amount of people she had, we dropped her the price, and she was like, whoa. I mean, she could afford it anyway, but it was like, whoa. So we turned around and told her about another cruise line, like I said, when we on, and the price dropped almost, she went from $6,000 and just having just the cruise till now she's paying, off the top of my mind, to $3,000.
Okay.
Cruise, internet, alcohol package. What else comes with it? Something else that came with it. But the main thing, because a lot of people go cruising, they think about my drinks, because most things you got to pay for. She got a complete set for a family of 5.
Okay.
So it just depends on where you're going and what you want to do. Vacation could be anywhere from, like my wife said, me and her one time just went over to South Carolina. We went an hour drive from here, stayed at a hotel. Nobody knew where we were. We went to a couple of restaurants. We thought we was in another country. We was having a good time. We was like, hey, you know, what it cost us a hotel room. And it's a lot of tricks to traveling. My daughter-in-law taught me a lot of things, how to use your credit card to master points. And a lot of people don't realize this. And she put it simple. You keep pointing at the camera. I keep having looking down. So let me look at y'all people talk to you.
Right. Wow.
Y'all might know this, so I'm just gonna say what I came from. A bill you paying anyway. Like you're gonna buy a $10 burger, put that $10 to a special account, don't touch it, use your credit card, buy that burger, buy that gas, and every dollar you spend that you're gonna spend out your check account, put a special in the month, you paying your credit card off using money you did anyway, and you build up tons of points. We go on a lot of our trips for nothing, and then we started out like everybody else going to, what's those things called?
Those seminars.
We learned that from you, going to seminar trips.
Right.
You go to seminars, you sit there for an hour and a half, listen to somebody try to say you something, what they give you, free resorts. Some of them give you a $100 gift card just for showing up.
Right.
The trick is not to buy nothing. I ain't learned that trick the first couple times. I went down there, I ain't gonna buy nothing. Next thing I know, what happened? I done signed it on the way home. I'm like, what did I do?
Right.
I had to get out the deal. Went on another trip. I'm not gonna do it. They talk so good. Maybe we might be able to do this. Signed it. Back on the road. God dang it.
That's how it be.
That's how it be. But that's how we really started out, going on free trips, just gas.
Right.
Gas, going to Myrtle Beach, going to a place on their dime. Then after that, you transition to other things. You meet people. You learn different tricks of the trade and how to go for free. Majority of the trip we're going on now, we didn't hardly pay nothing. We had so many points built up from learning strategies that is free. And, you know, people think, like I said, when we ball out, everybody look at me and my wife and be like, y'all pay for this. Y'all go to these luxury places. Yeah. Y'all don't realize we ain't paid a dime.
Right.
And, you know, if you got good children, I'm gonna tell the camera, you can talk your children to paying for something.
So look, I want to bring attention now. Barbershop Talk Live Radio, what you looking at on the screen now, we're looking at some trips that you all have taken.
Yeah, where did it come from?
We're looking at some places that you all have been.
Trips. Yeah.
So now we want to start this first picture at the top where you look like you're on the beach.
Yes.
And you got the tables and chairs out there, the ticket lights.
That is sandals.
That's sandals.
That's Negril, Jamaica.
Okay.
Yes, an awesome trip.
All right. Now the other one, you look like you're putting up on the umbrella, you're riding on the raft. So tell the people where you at on this particular one.
That was Jamaica.
That was Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamaica.
Okay. All right. And I see some mountains in the back. You on the cruise ship right here?
Oh,
that's St. Lucia.
That's St. Lucia.
No, so the cruise ship in the mountains. That was that.
No, right here to the right.
Right here.
Oh, that's St. Lucia. Yes.
That's St. Lucia.
That's St. Lucia.
That's the cruise ship right there. You on the cruise ship? On the St. Lucia with the mountains.
We're just on an excursion.
On excursion.
We're going to see the Jade Mountains.
Okay, and we got another picture at the bottom where you actually sit on the beach again, tables and chairs, little tiki lights.
Sandals Resort.
Sandals Resort.
Yes.
And this is an Alaskan cruise?
Yeah.
Yes, that is Alaskan cruise.
Okay.
Amazing.
Alaska.
I think everybody in their lifetime
Should go in Alaska.
To Alaska.
But then everybody that we talk about, people being different. We loved it.
Okay.
Our children. Oh, too long. I think it was a 7-day cruise. They said it's way too long for us.
Well, they can take a shorter cruise.
They can, but we love it. That's the thing. Alaska cruise is a cruise that everybody need to go on. You will see some sights that's amazing, and then you would actually be amazed on how the ship captains maneuver them boats, because you're going down a small channel and you're in a huge cruise boat going down there, and they'll get to a certain spot, and he put that boat in a 360 right in place. You'd be like, whoa. But it just depends on kind of, my wife, they ain't got a picture. Research.
Okay.
YouTube is your greatest tool on taking any trip. People say something and they show you all these beautiful pictures. Like you see on the screen, people, the beautiful pictures of us on the beach. Research. Love that picture, but I'm gonna tell you the reality of that picture. What they don't show you,
Okay.
behind the tablecloth, there was a buoy floating in the water. Ding, ding. And then the part that you don't see, it was beach people sitting there looking at us.
Well, hey, the
sweating.
main thing, you had a chance to get away.
We had to get away.
That's the main thing.
But research, like I said, once you research things, you can find things out how they really are. And I say YouTube is your greatest tool. We've been places where he can contest to. We went to Vegas.
Right.
Our room was fabulous, wasn't it?
It was good.
It was good.
Right.
It was sexy nice.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Now, again, I'm good, but the people of Barbershop Talk Live World, they want to know. As you said earlier, we can look at the Googles, we can look at all those different things. So Keela Holland said, "You're welcome for the Alaska cruise." Okay. She said, "Thank you for the cruise." She like she ready to go on another cruise. But let me throw this question out there. If you say we can Google some stuff,
yes.
We can do our own research on some of these cruises, some of these locations, some of these prices. So I just want to know, and I think the people of Barbershop Talk Live World want to know why we need you. Why we need you all? What's the real?
She said it earlier, and a lot of people don't want me to say this.
They want to know.
I'm gonna be front with you. My wife's one of the knuckleheads. Do you need a travel agent? No, you don't need nobody. You don't need nobody in life. You can do stuff for else. She said what we do is spend them hours that you don't want to be on the phone. Do the research that you don't want to do. Find deals that you didn't know it was out there. Like I said, it's a lot of deals that we found, or them talking through the context that we have that you don't normally have. You find stuff that you're like, oh, wow, and then you can pass it on to your client and say, hey, like I said earlier, prime example, a lady wanted to go on a cruise. All she knew was this one. I turned around and said, well, you might not have heard about this cruise line. Dropped her price tremendously. Family 5. So there's different deals and there's different stuff that we can do that through time and effort you can too, but we just take that off you.
Okay.
You don't pay us nothing.
Okay.
So you don't lose nothing by losing us. The cruise lines, the resorts, the airlines, everybody, they pay us. You don't pay us a dime.
Okay.
So you don't have nothing to lose. You call us and we do the work for you. And then we're constantly on call for you. We will listen to you. We will rearrange things. I will make suggestions. I will do stuff, and we collab as a team to make sure your trip is the way you want it to, because I come from a place of this is your hard-earned money. Your hard-earned money, and I want to make sure you spend your money the way you want to spend it to get the most for less. Okay. And I'll make sure you get a fabulous trip. As they all call it, I'm gonna try to ball you out. I'm gonna try to make you look like you an A-lister going to the Met Gala and all that for $10.
All right, so listen, I want to make sure we get the people that are watching involved in the conversation. Ms. Angeline Andrews-Smith, and say, Nesha, I'm gonna direct this question to you. What are some travel safety concerns? What are some practice families should use to ensure that we don't come home with the flu?
Well, that is
COVID. And all kind of other different viruses.
Yes. Most definitely sanitize when you first hit the room.
Okay.
Lysol. Wipe everything down. Okay. I have in my suitcase, I have Lysol wipes, Lysol spray, hand sanitizer, bacteria soap that you're touching. Anything that you touch when you're outside of the room, make sure you sanitize yourself to stay safe, because we don't know who is out there carrying what. Okay. And we bring it back home to our families. So most definitely.
So that being said, let me ask you this question: what are some of the there's things that you hear from other people that's traveling that they always forget? Because sometimes we get way across the country and I'll be like, man, I forgot this, I forgot that. Or what are some of the things that they should always bring?
Always bring. You might think it's simple. Most people don't do it anyway. Your identification. I say depends on where you're going. This is just me, personally. Have everything. Okay. Bring your birth certificate. Spend the extra $10, $20, $30, however it is, whatever county you live in, and go get you a certified extra copy. You don't know if you might spill some coffee, you might lose, you might, like I said, forget it. Right. Be somewhere, be like, what? I do this, I pack months in advance. And then I spend repacking, double packing, unpacking, repacking until I refine it. She can tell you, I will pack almost 15 times, and I will refine it down to what I necessarily need, but then no matter what, I'll be like, should have brought this, I should have brought that, I should have brought this. But number one thing is identification. Okay. Especially if you're traveling, you need passports and birth certificate. Right now, no matter what, get your passport.
Get your passport.
Get your passport. That's the best thing to do. Get your passport and find out which country you're going to and get a mixture of American cash and their cash.
Okay.
Always get a mixture of, the country cash. It's good for, things you want to buy, but it's also a little sign of respect. A lot of people want the U.S. money regardless. You'll find things cheaper than the U.S. money.
And travel with small bills, not take a bunch of hundreds and 20s.
Okay, that's good advice.
They
That's good
don't
advice.
have the change to give you.
That's
So
good
if I'm
advice.
buying something and they like, oh, it is $12 and I'm handing them 20, I don't have change. I'm not going to give them $20 for them to keep. Make sure you travel with small denominations of money. So.
And be patient. Be patient because they will bombard you constantly. Tips, tips. Oh, tips. And you just smile, but you would get so aggravated with that. Like, I'm enjoying myself. Leave me alone. But, just be polite.
Okay.
Because you don't want to get caught in another country and their jail cell. And read the rules. Number one thing you want to do, people. I'm looking at the camera. He's been pointing at the camera all day for me to look at it. Study the rules. Talk to your agent, but look it up yourself. Study the rules of where you're going. I think, what's that place everybody go to? Turk, Grand Turk.
Mm-hmm.
Couple Americans, by mistake, guy was a hunter. By mistake, he had one bullet in his bag because he travels, does stuff. He's sitting in jail in that country. That country is zero tolerance. Just one bullet. It wasn't no gun, just one bullet. He's sitting in that country jail cell. They trying to extradite him back and this. So understand the rules of another country. And just keep it simple. One thing they teach you in the military, KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid. Don't make things complicated. It ain't complicated. They really don't do that.
Now, Ms. Holland, let me ask this question because what I'm hearing from you all both, again, we're talking about the team. We're talking about Team Holland. So that being said, I think the people want to know the experience that you all are presenting to the people about the vacation time, the travel time, as we're talking about the reset, just get away. So now, is NSMF, is it an experience or is it a service? Because again, what are you providing to the people again, we said earlier that you can't just go online and do yourself. So what is it exactly is NF?
I never thought about that.
Is this an experience that you're giving us or is it just a service you provide for us? Because again, I can do my own service.
Now it's going to be an experience. I ain't thinking about it until you just said that. It's going to be.
I'm good, but the people want to know.
It's going to be an experience.
What kind of experience are you offering to the people?
One thing that, like he said about earlier, is like office hours. Yes, we have those office hours set 9 to 5, but sometimes that 9 to 5 doesn't fit into your parameters. We are there available after hours. I'm not saying call me at midnight. I'm going to answer because I'm asleep. Okay. He may answer the phone at midnight, not me. But we will get back to you within 24 hours.
Yes.
We are there and to give you that experience. And, sometimes if you need to make changes, because my husband is that way, he going to make about 15, 20 changes on our trips. So we are there because he does it. Okay. And we don't mind that you need to make that change 2 or 3 times. Whatever gets you the best experience for your trip, we are there for you.
So basically what you're telling people at Barbershop Talk Loud World, don't call Travelocity.
Right.
Don't call Booking.
Right.
Make sure you get in contact with NSMF to make sure you get your service needs done. And again, they will provide a service and an experience. That's right. Because again, you were able to look for the prices that they probably can't find. So how would the experience, when I say the experience, is it better discounts coming through you all? Is better luxury packages, the hotel packages?
I'm not going to say you're going to get better discounts. You said like Travelocity, you brought something to mind. When you go to big companies, they're able to provide you better discounts. They're bigger. Mm-hmm. But with smaller, what they call mom and pops, homegrown small people, we provide you personal service.
Okay.
Because 2 reasons. One, we go through it, but then we also are not only trying to gain your business, we want to make sure you talk about us, this and that. So we don't mind going the extra mile. Like I said, I did this because I went through them companies. Mm-hmm. You didn't get the service. You're talking to them, you feel like you're ignoring me, or I'm just a number to you, and you just put me off. You ain't going to go the extra mile now. Be able to do every little thing you can, but I would treat this like the Marine Corps. I will find a way. I will go over it, go under it, go through it. I will do everything I possibly can. If I can't, I will honestly call you and say, I can't make this happen, and give you an informed decision. And just find trips that meet your need and your budget, and we make suggestions. and everything is going to be a great trip. And sometimes some things that you want, and you got experience. I can't guarantee it's going to be fabulous because I'm not you. I can give you my personal, thoughts on it, but everything's going to cater to you. So we will ask questions. You might not like it, but we'll spend a ton of time asking you a bunch of questions to try to understand you. It's like that website, Harmony, eHarmony. Mm-hmm. They ask a whole bunch of questions to try to get to know you so we can match you with something. Because a lot of things you're not aware of, like we went to, what was that? Was it St. Lucia, the helicopter ride? Jamaica.
That was Jamaica.
I tried to ball out for my wife. I'm gonna be the man. Got on a helicopter, thinking, when that thing got in the air.
Right.
Oh my God, only thing I could think about was please put me on the ground. Please put me down on the, we were supposed to come back on, I canceled, we drove back.
I got you.
Some things don't turn out the way you want it to.
So let me do this because I know a lot of people are definitely interested in what you got going on, the travel world, the Travelocity world, vacation world. So Nesha, I want to end with you on this particular question. It's a 3-word question, and again, I'm good on these words because I know what you're gonna say. But the people in the barbershop talk live world, they don't know what you're gonna say. So I want you to give us the 3 R's of this particular business. The 3 R's of this business. When I say the 3 R's of this business, the 3 R's, what makes NSMF to you? What is the risk of it? What is the reward of it? And what's the return of it? I mean, I'm good now, but they want to know the three R's. And we're gonna leave off with that.
I'm gonna say the
risk.
The risk.
Mm-hmm.
The risk is giving your vacation, putting it into somebody else's hands.
Okay.
That is the risk. You're giving up control to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, but the reward of it is we're gonna take your vision and make it happen.
Okay.
That is that.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you allow
now, what's the return? What's the return of NSMF?
Giving you that reset that you need in your life.
Seeing the customer happy.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the return is what she said earlier, and what we said, if you trust the process, all you gotta do, my wife used to say this famous thing to a bunch of her friends, all I gotta do is pack my bags and go. My husband plans everything to the last T. I used to plan, I used to go to the point of planning the gas. It was a military thing. Say, you know what, when we leave the house, it's gonna cost me X amount of gas to get this place. It's gonna cost X amount of time. I factor in the time, the light might change, so and so and so. So we get there within a certain amount of time. I would spend a tremendous amount of time detailing out. So when we go, come on, just pack your bags and come on. We got everything taken care of. And that's how this transition it is.
Yep.
Barbershop Talk Live World, again, I had a great conversation learning about the risks of NSMF, the reward of NSMF, and also the return of NSMF. If you didn't have a good time listening to this conversation, we did. We did.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Listen, now it's your turn to get the information you need. Give them a call, go to the website, learn all you need to learn about your vacation because this is the vacation time. This is the vacation season.
Let me add this before we go because there's something I thought of. If you are an avid traveler, you go a lot, and I just learned this myself through, networking. Mm-hmm. A lot of people buy travel insurance, like cruises. They buy on a cruise line. Don't do that. You can buy a travel insurance, and we'll put it on our site and everything from different companies. One company, you pay $95 per person. It covers you the entire year. Airlines, cruise, rental cars, everything. And people know when you go on cruises, you paying that same thing for that one trip.
Okay.
You pay $95, it'll cover all your trips for that entire year. And I was like, wow. So for years, we was paying it as we was going, spending unnecessary money.
Right.
Bump that. So it's like I said, tricks. We didn't know that. Now we know. So I'll pay $200 and be done with it.
Now, Ms. Holland, again, what's your phone number that they can get in contact with you?
Phone number for us is 888-681-9117.
And the website again?
nsmftravel.net.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. I hope you had a good time listening to this conversation. I know you are getting ready to pack your bags. Get them a call, get it to the website because, again, this is traveling season. You want to get away, you want to reset, you want to just relax. You want to look for that vacation, give them a call, get to the website, and they'll be glad to hear from you because, again, it's the reward.
That's right.
It's the reward that they have. So, again, let's get out here. I had a good time talking to. Can I give away something before we go? Let me give away. Barbershop Talk Live World again. For you tuning into this conversation, we want to give you a gift card, the chance to win a $10 gift card for Little Caesars, and also a Beverly's Body Butter, Shea Butter, package. Again, we got 3 questions for you. We got to get out of here with these 3 questions. The first question is very, very simple. If you pay attention to this conversation, I need you to tell me, where's Miss Holland from? Tell me her hometown. If you tell me the hometown, listen, you got a chance to win this prize. That's the first question. The first question is always a simple question. The second question is very, very simple too. What branch of the military did he serve in? He said it. Did you say it?
Yeah.
Did you say where she was from? You said it. Listen, those are the first 2 questions. The third question might be a little tricky. The third question is a little tricky. All I want to know is, what do you need to go travel? Just give me one of the things you need to go travel. One of the things he said you need to go travel. You said it. You said it. If you said it, listen, put it on the screen. I need one person to give me all 3 answers. The first question is, what is her hometown? Where is she originally from? The second question is, what branch of the military did he serve in? And the third question is, just give me one of the things that you need to go travel. One of the things you should not forget. Again, those are things you should not forget. If you get those questions correctly, $10 gift card for Little Caesars and also a Beverly's Body Butter, Shea Butter belongs to you. Stop by Barbershop Talk Live, 1927 Olive Road, Jay's Place Barbershop. Looking forward to seeing you. And come get your prize. Take your vacation, give them a call, go to the website, and you will not be disappointed. Am I correct?
Yeah, because I need some shea butter. So I'm going to answer the question myself. I keep looking at shea butter like this. I need some butter.
Listen, Barbershop Talk Live. Again, next Wednesday in the hot seat is none other. We're going to talk about the election results. Next week on Barbershop Talk Live, listen, urge you to go vote and make sure whoever you voted for, get your chance to go down and exercise the right. So next week, we're going to talk about the election results right here in Augusta, Georgia, right in the CSRA. So Barbershop Talk Live, tune in because, again, you won't have nothing to discuss if you don't go vote. So we're going to have a discussion next week talking about the election results here in Augusta, Georgia. So please, ma'am, please, sir, vote.
You need a vacation after the vote.
Vote. We got to get out. Y'all ready to get out of here?
Hell no, we're going to keep talking. It's going to be a 2-hour show.
We got to hit the doggone door. So listen, y'all do what I do. Y'all follow me. Look at this camera. You ready?
We ready.
See you later.
Talk.
And now, we're live. Yes, live from James Place. And we're talking Barbershop Talk. Yes, Barbershop Talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk.
Come on, everybody. We here at James Place.
Barbershop.
We're talking Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
At James Place.
Barbershop Talk. Where nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
At James Place. Barbershop Talk.
Everything's on the table.